There are lots of misconceptions when it comes to anxiety. We are taught that it's dangerous and damaging, and the solution is to eradicate it, like we do diseases. But there's a new book that details how and why we should adopt a new mindset about anxiety.
The new book is by Dr. Tracy Dennis Tewari. It is called Future Tense: Why Anxiety is Good for You, Even Though It Feels Bad. And Dr. Tracy Dennis Tewari joins us live this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
Oh, we appreciate it. So many people in my life suffer from anxiety. They take medications. They see therapists. Tell us about your way of thinking about anxiety.
I wrote this book to really challenge conventional ways of thinking about anxiety because those ways, as you mentioned, treat anxiety, all experiences of anxiety, like a disease, like cancer or COVID. And what does that mean? That means we have to eradicate it, prevent all experiences of anxiety. And unfortunately, that sets us up for failure because as soon as you try to suppress, avoid, eradicate anxiety, it tends to come back stronger than ever. And it keeps us from actually learning the skills that we can build to cope better with anxiety and even see some of the advantages that anxiety, the emotion, evolved to give us, things like persistence, creativity, and even the ability to hope.
I was looking through some of the work, and in terms of coping with it, I thought exercise. I know exercise has always worked really well for me. What are some of the other coping mechanisms when it comes to anxiety?
I think that a great thing that we can do before we try any of the great tips out there, including exercise, is just shift our mindset about anxiety. Because our beliefs shape our reality, so that when we fear anxiety, we start to do more of the unhelpful things. So one thing we can do when we see anxious experiences come up in our lives, when we see anxiety in our kids and our loved ones, is stop for a moment and know that it doesn't have to be a signal for danger. It could be a signal that there's some information that you should listen to. So take a moment, listen to it, be curious about anxiety, because often it can tell us a lot about what we care about and about our goals for the future.
So is your position that medication should not ever be used with anxiety?
That's not my position. And it's really important to make the distinction between anxiety, the emotion, and anxiety disorders.
Gotcha.
And anxiety disorders are diagnosed when the ways that we're coping with anxiety over time are starting to get in the way. We're not going to school anymore if we're younger. We are not able to function in our social lives. So it's stopping and blocking us, the ways that we cope. It's not that we have too much anxiety. So anxiety disorders, as we treat them through psychological therapies, we can benefit when we combine those therapies that help us build coping skills with medication used temporarily. We do have a huge problem with overprescription of anti-anxiety meds. They're very dangerous to some people, and they can be addictive. So we have to, with caution, use medication as another tool in our arsenal.
You wrote a little bit about snowplow parenting and trigger warnings and safe spaces. How do you believe that these types of terms and situations can be counterproductive?
They really contribute to this disease story we tell ourselves of anxiety, so that we become so frightened of every experience of anxiety that we actually start to do, as I said before, the unhelpful things. So when we snowplow around every obstacle our child faces, because we don't want them to feel anxiety, we want to support and care for them. But what we're actually doing is we're preventing them from building those skills, those coping skills that they need for a lifetime, so that we can help them through and support them through anxiety rather than always go around it. And we can do the same in our lives as well.
The book is called Future Tense. For more, follow Dr. Tracy on social media. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.